like one complicated app for the vibes. So they can know what it is. PowerApps is
You
powerful, guys.
don't
Mm-hmm.
want people confused as how.
Like, hey, PowerApps is fun, guys. Come on.
Okay,
I
we
just wanted to.
are back live. We are back live. 1 minute. Let me introduce. Welcome back to the show. We do apologize for the technical difficulties. As we all know, we are experiencing data struggles these days, and the connection is not good in everywhere we go. So, without any further ado, I'll pass it back to our guest, Spaniel, who was showing us how to connect to SharePoint. So, Spaniel, over to you.
Yeah. Thanks, Narcis. I don't know if my screen is still visible to everyone.
Yep.
Can you please check? Can you check the YouTube live to confirm it's visible there?
Yeah,
Just
it
to
It's
make
is.
live.
sure. Okay, great. Okay, welcome back, guys. As we are still continuing waiting to connect to our app, remember that beginning of the show, Lebo created a SharePoint list that will be used in this app. So now, since I'm starting afresh on this app, it needs me to give permission to access the SharePoint list. So I'm gonna click on allow, uh, so that it can be able to load the list should I need it. You know, it's still loading. We should wait for it and skip the preview. So guys, for now I'm gonna close the screen because I'm not working with it. I'm working on the second screen, which is screen 2. I would have renamed it to something else, but uh, I'm just gonna change the screen title here and make it uh, just say uh, student data so that it has a catchy caption. Uh, Rather saying student information. Yeah. So we have that. So now what we're gonna do? Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Ish. Okay. So here's my screen. Uh, okay. And then okay, there is action here. There is action here. Please view is something I need to find. Uh, so in order for me to fully display the list that's on SharePoint, I'm gonna go onto forms. Remember, we've got 2 forms, so I need the form for display. Nah. And right now, after doing this, it should require me to select my data source. So
Spanish.
sh- data source,
Yes, man.
which is yes, my brother.
Zoom in there,
Oh,
Captain.
okay.
But the
Let me
app
zoom.
screen.
Let me
Zoom in.
zoom. I don't know if it's visible enough now. Is it visible enough?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Okay. So now my app here right now cannot really display anything. So in order for it to display, we need to make sure that we point it to our data source that we are using, which is George's Simp. I'm thinking the sim scenes here. Lebo is had enough of anime. He just wants to grill us into it. But it's okay. It's okay. So we're gonna click on our data source, refreshing. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, the data that is on our data source. Let me try to move this a bit. Where is this? Where's my whole data source? Move it down a bit so that it can show clearly. Remember, guys, that on our title, that's where the name is displayed. Yeah. So
Spanish.
yes.
Let's I wanna give some small information to people when it comes to this. I remember this other time when we had our session the first time and I
Yeah.
used this way. So usually whenever you're using this way to show the information, it would require you to actually look at the data card values there. So if you quickly, Sibani, on the left-hand side of your screen, where you see form viewer, just quickly go to that data card value 1. That one. Yeah. So usually that's where it will show you information, but this one would require you to be going into deep and going one by one and trying to change the information so it can show it. There's one way to do it. Hopefully this one works. Live demos, you know. So what you have to do is go to that new screen there, go add a new screen that says list. So you'll add a new screen that says list.
Yeah.
So this way it actually just puts your information in a list screen where you're able to add your information to a gallery. So if you click on the gallery, just click on it, just click on the screen. Make sure that the gallery is selected.
Wait. Yeah. And then here is George's Sims. Yeah, that's the whole gallery.
Click on George's Simp.
Yeah, we're pointing it there. There.
See there. That's when you can show information for people in a list form. So if you have different information of different people, you would have the screen where it will show somebody as a Digo, and then it will show Sibani says with Dube, it will show Nasis, it will show Lebo, you know, and then on that button that you're trying to point into, that's when we would need an additional screen where it shows the full details of a specific person.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, I think if Sibani doesn't want to carry on, I think that was it for today. Hopefully, Sibani wants to carry on.
Lebo.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm always here, Sibani.
Sorry? So let me just explain what's going to happen here. So here, as Diko has said, what's going to happen here, we were going to filter these one by one, in terms of the card values, so that it is fully pointing to the right data. So in this case, I think the second option, if you feel like it's more simpler for you, you can follow it. The gallery one, which is on the third screen, which is this one. You can follow it. And if you prefer to be more complicated, you can use the blank screen with your form as display. Dico?
Yes.
Yeah. I think the list one is more simpler, because you don't need to filter everything as ID or as a particular data.
Yes, that is true. And because another thing about that other screen, the first option is that the moment for an example, if Sibani would click on that arrow there next to my name, it'll take me to a screen. It'll take me to a screen. It'll have to take me to a screen where it shows the full details of Somela Zedego, where it'll show me all those details that we saw, the varsity, the university, and the campus, right? So option one works alongside that, where it shows specific information for a specific record or for a specific person. So that's how it works. And if you would like to go with option one, because you'd add it as a third screen for your app, so that it can be fully functional, where you're able to add information and then display just a small piece of information for every single person that's, let's say, in your register list. or George's simplest, and then the third screen is where we would go to the specific person and you would look all of the information. So if you'd like to have that, that's how you do it. I don't know, because of time, we wouldn't be going through this like step by one by one, trying to display the actual information.
There's always next week.
Unless our host is like, hey, it's fine, guys. We can give you.
What our host say?
There's always next week. There's always next week.
So the plan for next week is either we continue with this step by step, introducing new pieces and features of PowerApps.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can continue in the pattern.
Yes, we are. We're adding new features.
The chairman, I say no.
Like I said, there's always next week.
Since we're
we're
stuck on time, guys. Same time next week.
The viewers have gotten a lot. The viewers have already gotten a lot. So let them digest what they've learned today.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, guys, you can go to my podcast. Just keep replaying, the vibes, the voice, the perfection of all of it, of everything.
And the Samaya Muti.
We can move forward to the rest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you, Narcis.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and thank you to Narcis for having us for the session today. And please, to the viewers, you guys can enjoy the session next week, same time, same place, where we are adding new features to the PowerApps. Probably we're going to use the same app this time because, we built something with a data source to
the chairman. I say no.
As the chairman, go with something new.
Okay, guys. I really enjoyed today's session. Continue saying, Lebo.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to keep our viewers bored. We don't want to stick to the same thing. We want to evolve each session. We want to give out new stuff. And I know you guys are feeling like this is too easy. It's basic stuff, because I know most of the viewers are devs, so they know how code works and they know the vibes. But bear with us. More exciting things are coming. We just want you to grow so gradually that you don't notice it until it's too late. You're like, yo, Haribo, I'm a pause. I can just grow mine right now. I can build a code app if I want to. I can build a login, a register. Everything is just, it's that easy. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for everything, and keep tuning in every week on Thursdays. Come through, guys, please.
Awesome.
We enjoy teaching you stuff. We enjoy teaching tech.
Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. I really learned a lot today's session, and I hope our viewers have learned a lot as well. I had some questions, but I'll keep it for next week because it's referring to this session. So I'm looking forward to next week as well. I really am thanking you again for coming onto the show. Anyways, as before we go, tomorrow we have Azure Friday with Tori. He'll be showing us how to create our own .NET web a web application using .NET Core. So please stay tuned for that on Azure.NET Friday. And next week we also got some cool lineups. On Monday we also have a special guest coming on the show. It in relations with Power Apps. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to that. So stay tuned on Interview Mondays. And lastly, to end off, I'd like to say that on Saturday, the Scottish Summit is officially happening, and I'll be talking about the power of AI in today's world. So please get your tickets and add me to your schedule and come in to learn some more for some more things about technology. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. As for this afternoon, I'd like to give my guest if they'd like to say anything before we go. Their goodbyes.
Be the power ninja. Okay, guys, don't forget to catch us again next week, same time, same place. Cool stuff are coming, as the chairman said. You know, it's all about power.
Awesome.
As always, guys. As always, the scheduled time is 1 hour, but because of the passion and the vibe, you'll know. That.
There's always something to say. Okay, have a good afternoon. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you guys next week. Bye. We're going out with the Cassie flavor.
We're still live. We're live.
Ufuna backbone unami Nyala Izinja zempilo ma Umuntu otiti Angazi mina ngizoyithini le ndaba Angazi mina ngizoyithini le ndaba I'm a superstar, oh, busted. Yeah. I'm waiting, I'm an intro. ngizoyithini le ndaba